Most people only experience Scarborough's North Bay in the summer when it's crowded and busy, very energetic and vibrant. Well, today I've come in February to see what it's like on one of the quieter off-season days. I'll walk the full length of the North Bay of Scarborough. We'll see how busy the beach is, we'll take a look at the Sea Life Centre, we'll walk through the open air theatre and see how that feels in the middle of winter, and we'll finish up at Peasholm Park and take a look around there. So this is where the main North Bay area of Scarborough starts from a tourist perspective. Hopefully this is coming across all right. It's pretty windy here, but this used to be the corner cafe and restaurant many years ago. Been extensively redeveloped since then, and you've got shops, bars, cafes. There's all sorts here, including a little mini supermarket. You've got a bar and kitchen, the saltwater cafe bar, and you've got Dexter's surf shop where the kids can learn to surf, and you can go paddle boarding, all that kind of thing. There's plenty here to do, and you'll find this place, particularly when the open air theatre has got concerts on, particularly vibrant with people sat outside on these tables and chairs, although obviously a very different feel to it at this time of year. It's very quiet at the moment, but everything here is open all year round, which is ideal if you're planning on visiting in winter and you want somewhere a little bit quieter. Just leaving that row of shops, apartments and bars behind, and we can see off in the distance there's the Sea Life Centre, those white pyramid style buildings. You've also got the main beach area of the North Bay here, which is a very popular dog walking area at this time of year. Now in the summer, dogs will be restricted to just the far end of this part of beach so that they don't interrupt people who are making the most of the beach and the conditions, but certainly I believe from October right through until I think it's May time, you're allowed to walk your dogs on here. And if we just spin past, have a look just in the distance there, you can see these brightly coloured chalets which will be very popular. People will rent these out in summer. They'll have prime spot for all the good weather that Scarborough is known for. You can sit outside there, you can have your barbecues, you can have cups of tea, and you've got perfect view out over the North Bay. It's worth pointing out, if you are planning a visit to the North Bay in winter, it's noticeably quieter than the South Bay. A lot more tends to happen at the South Bay all year round, although the facilities are still open here. But if you like it really quiet, if you've got dogs, you like to bring them for a nice long walk on the beach, then yeah, this place is great. It's very quiet, as you can see at the moment. I walked the entirety of the top end of the North Bay. We're just coming around the headland here, and just to the left we've got the Sea Life Centre, which is a Merlin Entertainment owned Sea Life Centre, and this actually has its own car park down here. There's also the old Scarborough Mills pub there, which you can see in the background. So there are a few facilities down here. If you're coming down to the Sea Life Centre and then you want to get a drink and some food afterwards, you can do that. This is the entrance to the Sea Life Centre, and it's got a large pay and display car park. But one of the big bonuses, if you're planning on visiting in winter, is that the car park, because it's a council owned car park, it's actually free to park here up until the 1st of March. So that's a bonus if you're paying to go in the Sea Life Centre. And the Sea Life Centre I've been in a few times, is well worth a visit. There's they've got otters, penguins, everything in there. Really well worth a visit. And as I say, the bonus is if you're coming down here by car, you can park for free until the 1st of March. So this is Europe's largest open air theatre with a capacity of around about 8,000, and it's right here in Scarborough, and they get plenty of headline acts here throughout the summer. The venue sells out more or less every time there's a gig on, and the stage, as you can see, isn't up at the moment. There's a couple of little teepee bars there, which would have been put up for Christmas events. But when there's no event on here, you can just wander through here, take a look. This place really is vast, and you can just imagine it with full of people. About, as I say, about 8,000 in here. I've been to several concerts here, and the atmosphere is really amazing. And this is a real jewel in the crown of the North Bay of Scarborough. And here's a look at some of the acts that are featuring at Scarborough Open Air Theatre in 2026. So just moving on out of the Open Air Theatre now, and you can see the water chute there, and there are some workmen up there preparing that and readying it for the new season. We've also got a boating lake here, which gets very, very popular during the summer. We've got climbing facilities for the kids, and this is where the miniature North Bay Railway is situated, which would take you up towards the Sea Life Centre and Scarborough Mills Station. And just see a couple of the steam engines there outside the main sheds, and they'll be having their winter makeovers ready for the start of the new season in just a couple of weeks' time. Finish our winter tour of Scarborough's North Bay with a look at Peasholm Park, and there you can see everything that's available in this really vast green space at the bottom end of the North Bay. There's a little wishing well there as we carry on through Peasholm Park, and just up to the right there you can play mini golf again. That's not open at this time of year, but it'll only be a few more weeks and everything will be starting to open up. And so it really is spectacular scenery in here. We'll just go across this little themed bridge here. We've got a waterfall feature which leads into the massive boating lake, and you can see it runs down there, which Peasholm Park's set at the bottom of a natural ravine, so you get some absolutely stunning views here. It's worth noting, if you are coming to Peasholm Park in winter, that none of the main facilities are open, certainly not on a weekday. You've got the boating lake tickets and refreshment kiosk over there, which I think sells ice creams and things, and we just pan round what is actually open there, and just spin it round there. The public toilets are open, and unlike many public toilets in Scarborough, these are actually free, and these are open. So if you're taking a walk and you need to use the toilet, the facilities are open in Peasholm Park. So that was Scarborough's North Bay on a quiet February off-season day. Do you like coming to Scarborough in the off-season, or do you prefer it when it's busier in summer? Please let me know in the comments down below, and if you've got some value from this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help out a new channel like ours, and there'll be plenty more of this sort of content to come. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.